In this demonstration, I'd like to show you how to use Dynamic User Coordinate System to create 3D objects pretty easily, actually. You're just looking at a simple box here, standard AutoCAD primitive, and you'll notice I am in perspective view, and if I orbit around here you can see that I've got my display similarly set up to how I had it set up in the last demonstration. I'm going to enable Dynamic User Coordinate System, which is this button down here. If I click on it, obviously it was already selected, I can go ahead and draw with Dynamic User Coordinate System on. Now the way this works is, you'll notice normally whenever you hover over an object it thinks you're going to grip select the entire object essentially. But if you start a command that requires you to acquire points, like say a line command for instance, and you move atop of an object, AutoCAD will actually look at the surface that your cursor is atop of and create a temporary user coordinate system or dynamic user coordinate system to allow you to use that for this particular drawing operation. So now you can see I can go ahead and start my line command, and the way it works is, since I'm in a line command here, it will allow me to continue to draw lines until I finish the command. I'll just press enter to in the command now. And now if I orbit around, you can see sure enough all of those lines, even if they weren't physically drawn on the surface of the box, actually reside in the same plane as the face of that box. Now I can do other things to this particular object. I can, for instance, go to the press pull and grab some surfaces here and pull these different surfaces out. And I can push some through the other way if I want to create some holes. And now that I've got this slope surface here, what I'll do is I'll again start Dynamic User Coordinate System, start a circle command perhaps, and draw a circle here. And now I can go ahead and press pull that object as well. So you can see that by using Dynamic User Coordinate System you can very quickly and easily create all kinds of objects in different ways on different surfaces. Let me show you one more trick here. I want to go ahead and draw some more lines maybe to do this next trick, and show you very quickly and easily how you can essentially get rid of a bunch of superfluous information here. Let me go ahead and press pull a little bit more here. Press pull this through this way, and maybe press pull some of these upwards a little bit, just to get something interesting going on here. Now you can see I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my drawing here. If I really want to quickly clean this up, I can do so using Quick Select of all things. So what I'm going to do is to bring up Properties Manager. Control 1 on the keyboard will do that. And you can see that right now I have nothing selected, but what I'm going to do is to click the Quick Select button here, and I'm going to apply this to the entire drawing. I want to tell it to select everything that is not a 3D solid essentially. So what I'm going to do is to use a little bit of reverse psychology with AutoCAD and tell it to, for the properties, make it a 3D solid, and I'm just going to say select all, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say exclude from new selection set, click OK, and you can see that what it's done here is it's grabbed everything except the 3D solids. So now I can simply hit the delete key on my keyboard, and I have a drawing now that's nice and clean, devoid of anything but 3D solids. In fact, if we were to take a quick look here inside of the types of objects through Quick Select, we can see that there are no other types of objects in my drawing other than the 3D solids. So I hope that was helpful to you in seeing how you can use Dynamic User Coordinate System to draw objects inside of AutoCAD, and using Quick Select to very quickly clean up your drawing afterwards.